Andrew Waddle from Edinburgh starts the match. A tremendous atmosphere inside Ibrox, undoubtedly an oasis for Scottish football this afternoon. The pitch in perfect condition thanks to undersoil heating, and of course a huge crowd here to watch the only Premier Division match in the country today. So Rangers having to make their first team change in 4 matches, with Graham Souness's suspension creating a vacancy for Jimmy Nicholl to come into the side. There's Nicholl wearing a number 4, but playing in his usual position at right back. It appears as though Graham Roberts is the man who's been pushed forward into midfield, with Dave McPherson lining up alongside Terry Butcher, who did for much of the early part of the season. So back with Dave McKellar, the Hamilton goalkeeper, and Hamilton lost 8-3 in their last outing. That was at Celtic Park a couple of weeks ago, but the defence has been stiffened this time by the introduction of Mark Fulton making his debut at centre-half following his transfer from Hibs in the deal which took the Aki skipper Graham Mitchell to Easter Road. Durant doing well at the second attempt with his control. Now it's with Nicholl. Sprott was there first for Hamilton to concede the throw on the far side. And although it's the early stages of the match, it's already clear that Aki's are determined to make a real battle of this. They've packed their midfield and defence. Here's a chance though for Rangers. McCoist going through, and Collins did well with the challenge. Well, a gap appeared there in the Hamilton defence as the ball was played through. It came off Ferguson. Durant put it into the path of McCoist, but Collins reacted quicker. Well, that's good play from Durant. Now Nicholl. Across the back for Butcher. Roberts going to the left, that was cut off by Barr. And a crunching tackle from Butcher. He certainly played the ball first, but he also caught Bobby Barr. And the Aki's players are irate. Well, let's see this again. It was just out of reach for Barr. It certainly appeared as though Butcher took the ball cleanly first time and carried on through to catch the Aki's player. As Barr gets treatment, McKee is being booked for the protests made about the tackle from Butcher. So the stretcher is on for Barr, and that really is a disaster for the young player and for Hamilton. Manager John Lambie is on the track along with coach Davy Wilson. They'll have to reorganise the Aki's ranks, and they're now bringing on the substitute, Jerry McCabe, to replace Barr. So it's back with the sweeper, Ali Brazil. It's a careless one picked up by Durant. Now McCoist. Support comes from Roberts. That's for Fleck. Now Durant. That's a very intelligent effort that from Ian Durant. Trying to steer the ball into the far corner first time, and for once there was a gap in the Aki's defence creating that opportunity. There was Fleck with Sprott coming into the challenge. It's Fleck screening the ball well for Durant. There's a first time effort trying to bend it in round McKellar, and it's a couple of yards wide. Throw will have to be taken a few yards further back. Thumped forward by Fulton. There's Monroe. Phillips beaten by Roberts. Roberts again. A body check by Pelosi. And there's trouble now for Roberts. There's Graham Roberts, Jerry Phillips coming across, there's Pelosi, and I think Roberts will be penalised for lifting his foot after he played the pass forward. So the referee also having a word with the Rangers Rangers trainer, Phil Boersma. Appears to have come on the field without permission, but it's Roberts who will now be in trouble. The message from referee Waddle is clear. He's showing Roberts. The reason for that was that he showed his studs. Roberts, I've no doubt, will be protesting that he was simply trying to evade the challenge of Pelosi. Well, here's Roberts now. You see him getting to the ball ahead of Pelosi. Pelosi committed to the challenge. There was Roberts jumping apparently to avoid the challenge, but showing his studs to the Yankees player. Spinning off the head of Monroe, a foul by Phillips. And the rise of cheers from the Rangers fans for referee Waddle. Well, suddenly it's become a difficult match to referee. So half an hour of the match gone, still no scoring. Hamilton playing with endless determination in defence. There's Cooper! And McKellar recovers. Fleck was on the rebound in a flash. But a bit of luck for Hamilton and some good goalkeeping also. A long ball played forward, headed on by Roberts. The first time shot from Cooper comes off the post. Fleck reacts quickly and McKellar goes across to make the save. No luck for Davy Cooper with a shot. But Fleck was under tremendous pressure from Ali Brazil as he raced on to the rebound, so we must give credit to the Yankees defence for that also, and McKellar, of course, very alert. So the singing and chanting develops again among the Rangers fans. Here's McPherson. And another marvellous save from Dave McKellar. This is tremendous action. McPherson lashing the ball towards the top corner. McKellar in flight to touch it behind for the corner kick. So a few words passing between McPherson and McKellar. Mutual admiration perhaps, as Cooper takes the corner. Butcher went up early, got his head to the ball. A throw to Rangers. Roberts asking Fleck to leave it for the long throw. Tremendous throw from Roberts, headed on by Butcher and away by Craig for Hamilton. Here's Cooper now on the right for Rangers. Back now to Ferguson. Fleck trying to control it, challenged by Fulton. There's Albert Craig. He's given that to Fleck. Well, what a let-off for Hamilton. An aberration on the part of Albert Craig. Well, I don't think Robert Fleck could believe this. Craig appeared to have done so well in defence. Then rolled the ball back towards McKellar, not spotting Robert Fleck in the way, but Fleck couldn't direct the shot on target. Now Butcher. Nicol wide to Ferguson. And Fulton standing in no ceremony inside his own half for Hamilton, thumping the ball out as McCoy's challenged. There's Jimmy Nicol. Nicol again to Ferguson. Fleck touching it on, there's Durant. The breakthrough at last for Rangers. A superb strike by Ian Durant, and the Yankees' defence is breached. It was Robert Fleck's header which set it up. The head flick on, he got up so well. Now this is a very positive finish from Ian Durant, clinical in the extreme. Good play from Roberts and then from Durant. There's McCoist. Roberts is there again, playing it comfortably and simply in midfield. Obstruction by Sprott on Ferguson. Free kick to Rangers. Cooper waiting for Butcher to arrive for the free kick. And Fulton in a very difficult task. McKellar also in trouble. The ball is in the net, and it's Ali McCoist to put it there. Oh, what a disaster for the Accies defence. 5 minutes to half-time, played in by Cooper. Came right across to Fulton. He's bent the ball very high in the air. McKellar looking very casual below it. Butcher challenging. The keeper missed it. And it dropped to McCoist to knock home the gift. Phillips simply keeping it in for Monroe's benefit. Butcher to McPherson. Monroe once again. Referee Waddle is checking his watch for the end of the first half, and there goes the half-time whistle. Applause around the stadium. Rangers go off. There's the man who got the opening goal, Ian Durrant. McCoist got the second. But it was a first half full of incident and entertainment, and you can't underestimate the Hamilton Accies contribution to that. They held out for more than half an hour, and then in the 33rd minute, the flighted pass from Derek Ferguson, the head flick from Robert Fleck, and the superb finish from Ian Durrant broke the deadlock. And then Ali McCoist cashing in on a dreadful error in defence by Hamilton. Just 5 minutes from half-time made it 2-0. So at half-time, Rangers looking comfortable. It's Rangers 2, Hamilton Accies. So the second half gets underway with Rangers no doubt feeling a lot more relaxed than they might have done, but for that second goal from Ali McCoist just before half-time to make the cushion 2 goals and to make the task for Hamilton so formidable that I don't think many people inside the stadium would give them much prospect of coming back. So Rangers now able to relax and settle down to some skillful football. Here's Ali McCoist, and a good block by Dave McKellar. Well, that'll do the keeper's confidence no harm at all. A good pass again involving Roberts. The first time flicked pass through, finding McCoist in space, the drilled volley, and there was McKellar with a save. Now Albert Craig. Collins to McKee. It's a neat turn. McCabe plays it back. Brogan towards McCabe again. This is one of the most skillful left feet in the country. Jerry McCabe. McKee setting it up for Craig. And a great chance for Hamilton to breach that Chris Woods shutout record. It was set up for Albert Craig. He had lots of space to make the challenge, and McCoist on that occasion just out of reach. The cross came in from Fleck. Rangers moving swiftly to the other end. So here's the change for Accies. It's John Miller coming on to replace John Brogan. So that's a striker replacing a striker. Butcher flooding it into the far side to Roberts. Cover provided by Albert Craig. And a collision between Roberts and Craig has been acknowledged by the linesman. The referee is going to speak to the near side linesman. Graham Roberts may well be in serious trouble, but he was controlling the ball, trying to go inside.